In this video, let's dive into one of the most chilling characters from animation, Death from Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Death is more than just a typical representation of the Grim Reaper. He's a fascinating symbol of mortality that goes beyond what we usually see. Instead of just being a bringer of bad news, he plays a much deeper role. He pushes Puss to really think about his views on life and death and what it means to truly exist. With a unique mix of how he looks, his personality, his abilities, and his role in the story, Death stands out as one of the most interesting characters in the film. His presence challenges not only Puss but also the audience to reflect on their own lives and the choices they make. His appearance is truly striking and unforgettable. He's depicted as a wolf-like figure with silvery white fur and a menacing presence that commands attention. His long snout, sharp teeth, and piercing red eyes make him look incredibly intimidating, evoking a mix of fear and respect in those who encounter him. The choice of a wolf as his animal form is particularly clever, as wolves are often associated with cunning and hunting, traits that align perfectly with Death's role as a predator of souls. His outfit, consisting of a black poncho and brown pants, along with wraps around his wrists and calves in a brownish-gray color, adds to his grim yet stylish look. It's clear that a lot of thought went into creating a visual representation of Death that is both unsettling and intriguing. The dual sickles he carries are not just random weapons, they serve as a symbol of his role as the collector of lives. One of the sickles is marked with crossed-out cat heads, representing the lives that Puss in Boots has lost. This visual metaphor is a powerful reminder that Death is not just a passive force but an active participant in the cycle of life and death. His personality is really complex. He combines a sense of menace with a twisted kind of honor. He's clever and unpredictable, enjoying the thrill that comes with the hunt. You can see his sadistic side when he takes pleasure in scaring his victims.
I do love the smell of fear. It's intoxicating.
It is?
His chilling confession that he finds the scent of fear intoxicating really drives home the idea that he's a predator who loves to toy with his prey before finally striking. But there's more to him than just this dark exterior. Deep down, Death has a sense of morality. His pursuit of Puss isn't purely out of hatred, it actually comes from his frustration with those who waste their lives without appreciating them or showing any respect. This complexity shines through in how he interacts with Puss. At first, Death seems like an unstoppable force, determined to take Puss's last life because of the cat's reckless ways. But as the story progresses, it becomes clear that Death has a certain respect for those who recognize their own mortality and make an effort to live their lives meaningfully. In a surprising twist, he ultimately decides to spare Puss, which shows that he understands life on a deeper level. He sees how Puss evolves from being an arrogant hero to someone who truly values his remaining time. This change in their relationship adds significant depth to Death's character, revealing him not just as an antagonist but also as a key figure in Puss's transformation. As the personification of Death, he wields incredible powers that make him both a formidable antagonist and a symbol of the inevitability of mortality. His exceptional combat skills allow him to go toe-to-toe with Puss, who is known for being one of the most agile and skilled swordsmen around. This showdown shows that Death isn't just some supernatural entity, he's also a master fighter. The fact that he manages to draw blood from Puss during their first encounter highlights his ability to take down even the most legendary heroes. But his powers go beyond just physical strength. He possesses supernatural durability, allowing him to smash through obstacles with ease and remain unharmed by deadly forces that would typically destroy others. His control over fire adds an elemental layer to his character, symbolizing both destruction and transformation, ideas that are closely linked to the concept of death itself. Additionally, his ability to appear and disappear at will adds to his mysterious nature, reinforcing the notion that Death is always lurking just out of sight. We can't overlook the psychological side of his powers either. He embodies fear itself. Just his presence sends shivers down Puss's spine, even though Puss has faced many dangerous situations without flinching before. This shift from being a fearless hero to a terrified mortal serves as a powerful reminder that even those who seem invincible must ultimately confront their own mortality. It's a sobering thought that adds depth to both Puss's character and the story as a whole. To be honest, Death's role goes beyond just being an antagonist. He acts as a mirror that reflects Puss's inner struggles with his identity, purpose, and the reality of mortality. At the beginning of the story, Puss is portrayed as an arrogant character who laughs in the face of death, believing he is invincible. However, he soon has to confront the truth that he is not untouchable. Each encounter between him and death is filled with tension, pushing Puss to think more deeply about how he has been living his life. The climax of their relationship happens during their final confrontation at the Wishing Star, a powerful symbol of hope and the desire for immortality. In this moment, death challenges Puss not just on a physical level but also on a philosophical one. What does it truly mean to live life to the fullest? By allowing Puss to fight for his last life instead of just taking it away, death plays a crucial role in Puss's development into a more mature character who starts to understand the real value of life. When death ultimately decides to spare Puss, it marks a significant change in their relationship.
Live your life, Puss in Boots. Live it well.
This decision shows that while death is an unavoidable part of life for everyone, it doesn't have to be something we fear. Instead, if we learn to appreciate the fleeting nature of life, we can find meaning in our existence. This pivotal moment captures some of the film's central themes. Embracing our mortality can lead to personal growth and help us form deeper connections with others.